Hello,
how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Whiskey Tango Talk. Brandon is getting situated. My name is Kristin. This is my husband, Brandon. We're Whiskey Tango Farms, and we do this live Q&A, story time, and chill every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central here on our YouTube. It also does dual streams over on our Facebook channel. So if you don't see a comment, it might just be on the other platform. So let me roll into announcements right away while we get going here. Oops, I have to change this. Okay. So go ahead and let us know in the comments where you're from. Say hello. It's kind of cool to see where everybody is tuning in from and talk and chat whenever we talk about the weather, because we're old and that's what we do. Actually, I think it's more because we're farmers and the weather, a lot of what we do depends on the weather. So go ahead and say hi. We just ask that you keep it clean and family friendly in the comments and respectful. We can have different opinions, but we do need to respect each other. So just keep that in mind, please. We want to give a shout out to our 2 YouTube channel members. We have Eileen H and Truck 3 Warden. So thank you very much for your support to the channel. We appreciate it super duper much. That doesn't really make sense. We appreciate it so much. We love you. Thank you. We typically have our moderator here, Ed. Ed got bait. He will not be joining us tonight. He's actually going to be heading home from the hospital. So if you could keep him in your prayers or send him your well wishes, that'd be greatly appreciated, whatever you are into. So we'll miss him tonight, but we're glad that he's feeling better and heading home from the hospital. Let's see. We have our Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. We also have a TikTok. I don't really use that, so just ignore that. Our website is whiskeytangofarms.net. We sell hatching eggs and we ship nationwide. We're NPIP certified, which is the National Poultry Improvement Plan. We do also sell stacking egg trays in 15 or 30 counts. We're a little bit behind on them right now because after QuailCon, it really blew up. So Brandon is printing like a madman right now. So this is the 15 count, and then that's the 30 count. And I did just add the color assortment to the website as well.
the picture.
Yeah, like where you can actually see the picture.
That's why people are ordering colors now?
Yeah, probably. So if you have any questions or concerns, or if you want to like customize, like
Look, the picture shows up on there.
It says Whiskey Tango Farms on it, but we can put people's like other farm names on there, and like the one we sent to Kevin and Sarah from Living Traditions.
If you want to do that, email us, because we don't have a way of doing the custom.
Yeah, and it's
on
a
our
little
website.
It's a little bit extra, but I think it's worth it. But yeah, we did a custom one for Kevin and Sarah at Living Traditions, and it turned out really good. Like I loved that one. So we also have t-shirts, and yeah, warning, hatching contents likely to cause addiction, use at own risk and with extreme caution. So that's Brandon's shirt. I also have I really like the shirt I wore for my talk at QuailCon. It said
introverted but willing to discuss quail.
Yeah, so I really like that one. There's a whole bunch. There's like, if I wanted 24 quail, but if God wants me to have 50, then 300 it is. So there's all sorts of fun stuff on there. Let's see. We do have our super chat sticker down there.
Should. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know.
Check on your thing.
Hopefully we do. Is that what that little star is? Show your support for Whiskey Tango Farms.
What's the other thing?
I don't know. Add a reaction? Ooh, that's scary.
I have no idea.
That seems new. Anywhoozles, hopefully if you want to make a donation to the channel, that'd be greatly appreciated. It'll go back to the channel to make more content for you.
Normally it's a $sign. On your computer it shows up something else.
It's a star.
It just shows up as a star. Okay.
I'm a superstar. I don't know. You should have some type of thing on the bottom if you want to make a donation. But
yeah, either a star or a $sign.
Yeah, maybe they're updating their symbols. Anywho. So make sure you hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell
hit the like button and try to get 40 likes tonight.
So you know when we make new content and such and things and all the things. So, but yeah, we'll get rolling into the comments. Our software was being a little bit goofy, so I'm not sure where yours picks up that I need to read. You have
everything
from. No, you see what I see.
I have this.
Oh, okay. Okie dokie. So first up, we have S.O. Swanson. He says, greetings from the backwoods of Mississippi. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. Joy Guthrie is tuning in, and she says, hello all from Western Oregon, and with a wave symbol and a smiley. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
And then it's Gidros Urban Homestead says, hi, Steve. Let me know if I said that right. Gidros. I think I did. Joy says, wet and cooler today, just how I like it. Sounds good. Yeah, it definitely cooled off here too. Like fall just like came in. I saw a meme and it was like Mother Nature went from 80 to 60 like it saw a state trooper. And I'm like, that's me. So anywho.
I never stop when I go 80 and see a state trooper.
I don't either. Oh, well, I don't slam on my brakes. I might take my foot off the pedal though.
I don't. Just keep going.
Truck 3 Ward. Oh, not talking to me. S.L. Swanson said it's 68 right now. Holy moly, that is a heat wave. Gidros family, or why? Okay, you did that last time and now I am. Maybe it's because I know you guys are a family. Okay, Gidros Urban Homestead says we are loving the cooler weather. No mosquitoes right now. That is a win. That is my favorite part about winter is all the bugs go where they belong. They die. Well, they don't really die. They go away though. And hopefully some die. Feather Connections Homestead is in the house. Says, hey. That is Kelly, aka Tickle Trunk. S.S. Swanson said, hey there, Tickle Trunk. Hope you're feeling better. Feather Connections Homestead says, sold a bunch of my chickies today. Now to rearrange my breeders for winter. It's a pain in my butt. It is, but it's daunting to begin with. But then once you get it done, it's like, I feel so much better. So I'm kind of doing some things to, I'm getting rid of some of my chickens again, and I'm really sad, but it's for a good reason because we're running out of room. That's the reason. So priorities. I'm sad, but and they're going to be priced so that they don't get eaten. Well, they're laying hens. They wouldn't be good meat hens anyways. They're egg hens. Time and Timber Homestead says, hello, dear friends. How's everyone doing out there? That was really good. I am well. Hope you was fine down there.
What?
So she said, hello, dear friends. How's everyone doing out there?
Oh my gosh. Goodness. Yeah.
Connections says jujitsu injuries plus homes are the worst. Oh, we froze. I think we froze.
Yeah, their Wi-Fi sucks. Your dog ate the freaking internet, so. Alright. Hopefully we're back.
Are we back? Can you hear us? Can you see us? It's buffering. I see a circle.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know, they must have heard me say the dog ate the cord.
I said, oh, Time and Timber Homestead said you're back. Okay.
It says you're back.
Okay.
I see you.
You see me. Oh boy. Okay.
I really lost a bunch of comments even from Facebook now. So.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, sorry about that. If you didn't see in the comments, Khaleesi decided to nibble on AKA eat the Ethernet, or it's an internet cable this week.
Yeah, for one of our access points.
And that was the really,
sitting on this end of the house.
That was the really long, expensive one too, naturally. So, anyhow, Dominique DeMille says, greetings from Arkansas. Hope everyone is well this evening. Yes, we're good. We hope you are good as well. Thanks for joining us. S.L. Swanson said, we gonna butcher a few boys this weekend. We'll see how well he does. Well, he had lots of good practice over at Quail Con with Miss Jasmine at Time and Timber, so I'm sure he will be a pro. Justin Mills is in the house. Says, good evening, everyone. What? Huh.
Well, that must be when we froze.
Oh, it's just a picture of... Why is that the background?
I don't know why that's the background.
It's probably from when we did the live with Zach, but that was a while ago.
I think it was, and I didn't change it.
I mean, it's a very nice picture.
It is. I don't know why your computer's still messed up. As far as I know, it's still going.
Yeah, hopefully you can still see us. The picture on my computer shows that we're frozen, but Time and Timber Homestead said, all the homestead animals are so happy with the cooler weather we have finally been getting. The rabbits especially were over the 90s and 100s. LOL. Yes, they are. Yes. Our rabbits are happier and they're actually eating now again, which makes me feel really good. Everybody's just saying hello to each other. Dale's Quails is in the house and says, good evening. That is not what he said. He said, good evening, everyone. Wisconsin here. Hope all your fall garden preps are coming along well. Yeah, we're digging things up. I didn't really plant anything. So I think I might overwinter some peppers, though. And I'm going to do my final harvest on... I grabbed some... Oh, I should go grab those before the sun goes down. Well, before morning, before it frosts. So after this, I'll have to go out and grab... I picked some peppers and tomatoes, and they're sitting outside on the patio table. And I have more peppers to pick. But last night, it froze pretty hard. So yeah, lots of our stuff is like just done.
Are we still frozen?
I don't know. Oopsies. Y'all are good, not frozen. Okay. Thank you.
Are you sure?
I don't know. That's what it says.
Okay.
S.L. Swanson said, Kristin all dolled up. I feel like a slacker. I didn't even comb my hair for this. Yeah, I just decided to straighten my hair. And I have my glasses on because I'm on my last pair of contacts. I have not been to the eye doctor, nor do I have my appointment. So I'm trying to stretch them out. So when I'm inside, I don't really care. Although when I do chores, I like to wear contacts because otherwise they just like kind of get in the way and I can't see my feet. I don't like it. So, okay, so Truck 3 Warden, your comments keep they're hard to see on my screen for some reason because of...
Hard frost here last night. Garden is finally done except for some jalapenos and pumpkins.
You did not say jalapenos. I raised you better than that. They're jalapenos.
I didn't say anything about jalapeno.
Well, I'm glad your jalapenos are still going and your pumpkins. Even though we had the hard frost last night, we did go out and pick a bunch of stuff. We have 5 little baby watermelons. I haven't cut them open yet to see. I think it's a smaller variety, so they might be okay. The biggest one might be. And then, I picked some banana peppers, some jalapenos, not jalapenos, and some hatch chilies. The one hatch chili pepper was this big and this big around.
Is that what that was? Was the hatch chili?
Yeah. You were on the phone or something. I can't remember. Oh, no, there was an airplane going by, and I held it up. I'm like, oh, look at it. Gargantuan. Oopsies. Now all I see is the Myshire.
Yeah, you gotta go
thing again. That was
you gotta go forward.
I must have clicked. Oh.
See? There you go.
Okay.
Now you're up to date.
See, I don't know technology anymore, Brandon. Well, I don't have a black screen. I don't know. Time and Timber said, LOL, we're old, and that's what we do. Yes, truth. You're still not caught. Okay. James, is it Dahlheim? I never know if it's Dahlheim or Dahlem. I apologize, but James is here, eating off from New York. Hi, Kelly K, Jasmine, and other Quailians. I like that. Quailians. That's cute.
I know we did have.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's just on yours because it's not playing. See, I know we had Glenhill Family Farm, Glenhill. Sorry.
Oh,
on Facebook, and it says my garden froze and I hadn't fully picked it yet. Boo.
And then, I didn't see those because they didn't pull over. So Winford Swafford. I'm sorry if I.
This is hello from Tallapoosa, Georgia.
Awesome. And then Linda, is it Tayon or Tayon? I'm sorry. I suck at reading names, you guys. I'm sorry. So Linda is here over on Facebook as well. PJ's Family Farm is in the house. Says hello, hello. I believe they're from New York, if I remember right. I think maybe.
Don't ask me. I don't ever remember.
It was either the East Coast or the West Coast. I know you're up on a coast like far away.
Don't forget to hit the like button.
Yeah, hit the like and subscribe.
We're hoping to get 40 likes tonight, so hit that button for me.
We're having technology issues. My words are not working. So thanks for hanging in with us.
Yeah.
Time and Timber Homestead says, I love the Quail Everywhere and Introverted Quail t-shirts. Thank you. The Introverted but Willing to Discuss Quail shirt, I actually drew the quail. So that makes me super happy. And I'm working on a few other projects that I don't really want to say what they are yet in case they don't turn out. But I'm working on some other like graphic design type things. So it's not quail related, which is kind of fun and different. I love quail, but I also like other things. Any hoozles. PJ's Family Farm says here from the Catskill Mountains of New York. I was right. It is New York. Awesome. Sometimes my memory works. Most of the time it doesn't, but S.L. Swanson said, I got my 2 likes in. I didn't cheat ya. Well, thank you so much. Guidros Urban Homestead. I got it right, I think. Good evening, everyone from South Louisiana. Hello. Good to see ya. Dennis Peel is in the house and said, hello from Missouri. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. PJ's Family Farm said, I wish I knew where to get jumbo egg cartons before I had started. Yeah, we are very first.
I put a question up.
Oh, sorry.
But it was just a question.
Oh, on the crawler?
Yeah, what would you wish you knew before you started with quail?
Oh, yes. Our very first egg cartons I ordered were just like off Amazon or whatever. And they're actually marketed, I think, for like pigeon eggs or something. And in the description, it did say that it would hold quail eggs. So I gave it a try and it fit like our smaller eggs, but definitely not the jumbos. So we finally found some that work. Although sometimes there's still some jumbos that don't fit in there. So we usually eat those then. And they're usually double yolk. Well, we have some that aren't double yolkers. They're just big, but we don't put those in there then. And that is where we lost the internet. Talking about, so Khaleesi ate our internet cable, so that's why we're having to use our phone for internet.
For one of our access points.
Oh. Okay. Pine Haven Acres is here and says hello from Central Wisconsin. Well, hello, neighbor. Good to see ya. That reminds me, thank you. If you are local to us, we will be going to the Amherst PK swap this weekend, which is October 1st. It is the cat jumped up in the window. She scared me. It is the second to last swap of the year. The last swap will then be on October 22nd. So, and then we'll also be at the Fond du Lac, Wisconsin swap on the 29th. I don't know how much stuff we're going to have. So if you're looking for something in particular, please message us first. Yeah. We've got a lot of orders that we're doing, and those come first. It's kind of like first come, first serve. So if you want something, message us, get on the list, and we'll see what we have for you, and we'll try to work it out. So, but yeah, we'll see you this weekend, hopefully. S.S. Swanson said, if you fed them quality quail products, they would not need to eat the cords. Haha. Yeah, right? Well, she is a little poop head, and she eats quail. She eats better than I do, honestly. but she decided to eat the cord because
She's a
just
puppy.
because. Yeah, she's a puppy. She felt like it. So I'm just glad she didn't. It wasn't like an electric cord, like she didn't get hurt or anything. So that's good.
Well, there was 50 volts of DC power going through to the access point to power it, so
Okay, I don't know what that means. I don't know that like electronics and stuff. So, Time and Timber, you're back. Yeah, I am. I am back. Oh, it's because my computer's on the Wi-Fi's. That's why. Let me connect.
Why you
Stop.
quit touching?
It's my computer. You quit touching.
Mm.
Let me connect to my.
You're fine.
My hotspot.
You're fine.
Or is that what you're on? Okay, fine.
You're fine.
Okay.
Thank you. Hello.
Thank you. Come again.
All right.
Y'all are good, not frozen. No, you're not frozen. Yes, you're good. Hello from Tennessee. Okay, so Richard Brown is here from Tennessee. Thanks for joining us. Just email says, we're sure you're not frozen, being good, not too sure about. Exactly. I hear ya. Richard Brown says it got down to 49 here. Linda Talon. Try to remember that. No promises, but I'll try. Jesse Mills says we were down to 36 last night. Yeah, I think we got down to 28. So that's what I saw.
33.
Oh. Well, that was over
what you're smoking.
Well, over in Edgar, they got down to 28. That's what Ann Elizabeth said.
Okay. Well, that's a little farther north.
Yeah. Well, that's a little bit towards like Truck 3 Warden's area.
Yep.
I think.
A little farther.
Edgar-y area. Here. Okay, so you're...
You can keep reading.
Oh, okay. James says your pronunciation is right the first time. Dahlheim. I will soon be known as Quazotic Quail. Quazotic? Once I actually sell something, not rushing though. Come spring is my target. Well, good. Slow and steady, right? Slow and steady wins the race. So, if you need any help or questions, let us know. I think you're already in the Quail for Profit group. And if you're not, go ahead and join. It's on Facebook. Oh, I forgot to mention our Facebook group. We also have a Facebook group. It's just called Self-Sufficient Backyard. So it's about quail, but also about rabbits, gardening, tractors, just self-sufficiency in general. It's just more of a well-rounded group. But yeah, we also admin for the Quail for Profit group, which is why I mentioned it. We kind of do that just for fun. Let's see here. Rogers Rabbitry said, how is the silver fox rabbits doing? They are doing well. I actually went to our second show this weekend. I just posted a video about it. So I didn't do quite as good as I was hoping, but I had a lot of friends come from, well, they weren't one of them was a friend beforehand. A couple of them were friends beforehand. But they were mostly new to me. However, they welcomed me with open arms. They've all been showing silver fox for a really long time. And they were extremely helpful and patient with me and answer my questions. Because sometimes judges will say something and you're like, I don't know what you mean by that. So they helped me figure that out. And if they didn't know, they asked the judge. And if I was taking a rabbit down off the table that needed to stay for further judgment, they're like, no, he needs to keep that. So I learned a lot. And I have a little bit better direction of my goals. And I think I know how I want to get there. We'll see. I might need another doe yet. I really would like another big doe.
Wouldn't we all?
But I did breed Galaxy and Shrimp, and I'm hoping that they'll produce some good babies. But I would really like another silver fox mama to produce babies. We'll see. I really want stuff for Silver Fox Nationals, and I'm like looking at the calendar and I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. I'm sorry. Verna says, I get sidetracked if you guys don't know that. Verna Young says, hey, Kristin, Brandon, and the rest of the community. Hello, Verna.
Hello.
Nice to see ya. Thanks for joining us. I know you're busy. Jesse Mill. Oh, everybody's just saying hi. Hi. Dominique DeMille says, I missed your quail genetics talk at QuailCon. Was in line to get some live adults so I could get my covey started sooner. And I've heard Celadon eggs that hatch out won't be Celadon layers. Nope. It depends. So
You can message us.
yeah, if you want to message me, I can maybe
info@whiskeytangofarms.net.
yeah, I can go into it a little more. But what you probably heard was not every bird that hatches out of a blue egg is guaranteed to be a celadon itself. Ours are, because that's what we've bred for. But like if you get a random egg, like say you order pearls from somebody, like even our pearls, if you order pearls from us and it's a blue egg, it's not proven to be a celadon. We only will market them as celadons if they're guaranteed to lay blue eggs. So I'm guessing maybe that's what you heard, but go ahead and message us if you have any questions or anything. I won't be posting that talk online because I wanted to kind of keep it exclusive to QuailCon people, but I'd be happy to answer your questions. And I'm working on re-recording the first part of my genetics talk, like before I got to the celadon portion, because I think that it's just very basic knowledge, but I think it will be very helpful and beneficial to people. But I walked around too much during the video, so now I need to just sit down and do it. But then I was super sick and sounded like I smoked 50 packs of cigarettes. So, and now my voice is back. Yay! So I need to get to that. Verna said, paint the cords with vinegar will help keep the puppies away. I could see that working. I really dislike the smell of vinegar, though. Actually, I've gotten better with it, but I used to really dislike the smell of vinegar. Probably because I like pickled so much stuff that I'm just like used to it now. Dennis Peel said it got down to 44 last night over in, I believe it was Missouri. James Dahlheim said, my wife is sneering at me. She told me no one knows what quailzotic is. May have to bow to her wisdom. Quailzotic. I just had to look at it in my eyeball. This is an old prescription too, so it might be me. So don't make your soul judgment off that, please. If nothing else, go ahead and like post in the. I know when Jesse Mills was trying to pick a farm name, I think he was bouncing ideas around on the group and stuff. Go ahead and post some Quail for Profit and see what people think. So that's kind of what that's there for. If you would like advice, but otherwise, don't take what I say. You know, it's just my opinion, or I can't see honestly. Trek 3 Warden says we are west and north of Edgar, about a half hour, so not too terribly far. So you probably were about the same temp or so, if I had to guess. Dennis Peel said had a quail hatch out bright white, not yellow. Anyone else have any do that? I mean, bright white, snow white. We have. It might be a like homozygous silver, or like a homozygous blue, like 2 copies of blue. Because those will often be white base, like a white base, or like a silvery blue based white versus like a yellowy based white. Silky chickens also do that as well. You can tell like a splash versus like paint at hatch. So it's possible you probably just have something else going on that you're just not used to. So it'd be super fun to see what it grows out to be. Dominique DeMille said, awesome, thank you. I ran out of room to type. Yeah, I think you're limited to like 200 characters or 150 or something. So sometimes it's not enough. Juanita is in the house and she said, hit that like button. Yes, please hit the like button if you haven't already. We're trying to get up to 40 likes this evening. How many we have to? 24. Awesome. We're getting closer. Trek 3 Warren said, hey, Verna, sorry to have missed you Saturday. Had to run errands. Yes. If you don't know, Verna does a live stream every Saturday, kind of like geared towards newbies, I believe. Coffee and Quail with Verna. V says, yay to your voice being back. Yes, I sound like a human being. Yay. It is a good feeling. Dennis Peel says 1 week old, still white, and I can't wait to see also. Yeah, I hope that you post pictures I think I've seen you around on the groups and stuff, so I hope you can post a picture and we can take a peek at it. So I'm curious, do you know, was it ordered eggs, or do you know who the parents are? that can sometimes help narrow down what it is too, if you know what the parents are. So, or what the even possible parents are. Like if you have like a mixed pen or something, you're like, well, I only have this and this for a male. You know, that kind of helps. So. Verna says, yes, Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern is her live stream. And Verna, I think it's on YouTube, if I'm not mistaken. I know you tried doing Facebook, maybe. I can't remember. You guys, my memory is like the worst. Like the actual worst. You're very noisy. You and your... I'm salty.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think too. I'm deciding if anybody is in the Indiana area that shows rabbits. I'm highly considering going to the Christmas show in Shipshewana, Indiana. He's shaking his head. A lot of other silver fox breeders are going to be there. I believe it's a quad show plus a specialty. I think. Don't quote me. I'm still learning a lot of this. Which means I can show 5 times, I think. Because everybody gets to show at the quad, and then the Great Lakes Silver Fox Club is sponsoring a 5th show. So hello, Fran. You're jumping ahead and putting the cart before the horse, man. Hello, Fran. Good to see ya.
Go ahead.
But anyways, if anybody is interested in going to that show, it's December 10th. So it'd be cool to see some other silver fox breeders there and creme d'argents. I don't know if I'll have. I might. I'd have to look at the calendar. I might have some creme d'argents to show, and hopefully some silver fox. My junior doe is still waiting on her silvering, so it is coming in more. It's crazy. Like even since Saturday, she has more silvering. I'm like, oh, now you get your silvering. That's just great. So,
Jesse asked, what's going on with calendars? I have a few people who keep asking about them.
I need to finish editing them. What is it? It's almost October. Yeah, I should probably get on that.
They should be out.
Yeah, the original goal was to have
ugly face.
The original goal was to have them out by QuailCon, but it was a little bit hard getting pictures from everybody, and I felt really bad because I felt like I was badgering everybody. I think we have all the pictures we're going to have in now, and then QuailCon happened, and then I was sick, and now I'm caught up with chores, so now I can hopefully finish editing them. I have most of them edited. But yeah, we should be debuting those. You know, I am going to work on them in the next couple weeks and hopefully get them released. So I will let y'all know.
Jasmine says, ship she indie fun. I have no idea if that's how you say it. Whatever.
I had to ask Tiffany how to spell it because she told me about it.
I kind of want to go to that one.
You should. I typed it out because it is a mouthful. I put it in my calendar and I'm like, wait, slow down. How do you spell that? Like, so, yeah.
Dennis Peel says, someone gave me eggs, gave me some eggs. I decided to hatch and see what I can hatch out. It does have a dot on the head like a jumbo white already. Interesting. Very interesting.
Very, very interesting.
Hit the like button. 40 likes. Let's go.
Let's go. There was something I was going to like. Shipshewana. It's Shipshewana. Or at least that's how the locals pronounce it.
Shipshewana?
Yeah.
Well, that's how you spelt it. But, yeah. Jasmine said, yeah, you said it right. LOL. We just always called it Shipshe when we lived in Illinois.
Okay. Sounds good. So it's just like a nickname.
Gotcha.
Got her otter. I know Jasmine likes when I say that. Got her otter.
SO says, we only need 13 more likes.
Eek.
Yeah. Did you like it?
I did.
You did.
I did. Woo. It says we're at 27. I suppose that's what 40 minus 13 would be.
No, on this one it says 26.
Probably because I liked it, so it doesn't actually count. Would be my guess. But yeah, I'm trying to plan rabbit people. If you're on here, I know Pine Haven said she was on. I think there was a show in Marshfield, Wisconsin.
There is
November 12th, I think. I have to see how Estella, my junior doe, silvers out, and if she is decent or not. She's my silver fox junior doe, and then I also have Galaxy, and I would like to show him again. He's not perfect, but I love him. And actually, that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna try to register Galaxy this weekend. I'm super excited.
This weekend.
Yep, there's gonna be a registrar at the PK swap. So I asked her like what I all needed, and I made sure I have everything. So I just need the pedigree, and I made sure the pedigree had everything on it that it needs, because it needs everybody's weight and ear tattoo. And then I have my ARBA card. And I know he doesn't have any DQs, so he can be registered. I used to think that you couldn't register unless you got Grand Champion, but that's not true. It's just that if you want to get Grand Champion, it has to be registered, so some people wait. But I was reading more about it and talking to other breeders this weekend, and basically when you register your rabbit, somebody who knows the SOP and is very strict, probably more strict than a judge actually, looks over your rabbit and says, yep, there's no DQs on this rabbit, and it's a good representation of the breed. Well, I guess it doesn't really mean that's a good representation. It just doesn't have any DQs of the breed. And then they send you a fancy certificate. But there's like different levels of registration too. Like if the parents and grandparents and great-grandparents are all registered, like there's different like seals they put on them. So maybe someday I can have a red, white, and blue registration. That'd be cool.
Kirsten said, yep, I'll be at the show, Fond du Lac, 11/12.
Oh, Fond du Lac? I thought it was Marshfield. Oops.
Verna and S.L. Swanson says, what's a DQ?
Oh, Dairy Queen. No, just kidding. Disqualification. Okay, I think everybody has a Dairy Queen. It's an ice cream shop. It's obviously subpar to Culver's, though. But yeah, it's an ice cream place. But the DQ that I was talking about was disqualification. So like on a Silver Fox, it would be like white toenails or uneven silvering, white spots, underweight, overweight, split.
Kirsten says, sorry, you're right. Marshfield. LOL.
Okay. I'm like, I already went to gosh darn it all. I already went to Fond du Lac, and actually the state show was also in Fond du Lac, but I missed that because I was sick. So Jasmine knows what DQ is. Right? Am I right though? It is subpar to Culver's. Mine went back to same as mine. I don't know what I said, but okay. Ice cream maybe?
Probably.
I'm glad you guys don't know what ice cream is. You don't know real ice cream until you've had Culver's. That's soft serve, so it's different. I like what's that place in there? Carl D's soft serve is really good. It's just a little local place here. Jasmine, when you come to Nationals in May, and Tiffany, if she
Deargent Nationals?
Yeah, I don't think she's on now, but sometimes she watches the replays. We will have to. I should make like a plan, like a whole, like, let me show you all the cool things we have in the area plan. Like we should go to the cheese factory and we should go to Culver's. Well, Jasmine knows what Culver's is. Tiffany might too. But like we go to Carl D's.
So a lot of people know what Culver's are, because Culver's is pretty much all over.
Yeah, they've really expanded now. But yeah, we can do all sorts of fun things. I don't know what, but yeah, we'll have to talk and coordinate. And all that good stuff.
Yeah, Jasmine Bass is here, no longer Time and Timber.
I just noticed that because I like in my mind I automatically like no.
Aren't the pictures like the same? Oh no, they're different.
They're both of Jasmine.
They're both
They're both beautiful pictures, so it's kind of hard to tell the difference.
So I'm like, I have no clue. SL says no, Culver's down south, so it can't be that good.
There is one in Georgia somewhere.
I'm pretty sure there's some in Florida too.
because one of my friends that grew up in Wisconsin, she moved down to Georgia, and it wasn't in the town that the city she moved to, so she drove like 2 or 3 hours or something, but she wanted Culver's ice cream and she drove that far. There is one in Florida as well, because somebody from Watoma, his dad owned the Culver's in Watoma, and now he opened one. Whoa, there's 90 in Florida.
90 in Florida,
you know why?
14 in Texas.
You know why? It's all the snowbirds. That's why.
There's 9 in Alabama, 20 in Georgia, 9 in Tennessee, 16 in Kentucky, 38 in Missouri.
Wait, where's Mississippi? I obviously don't know my...
Right
Didn't
here?
you already...
There's none.
Oh, that's so sad. Steve, you need to move.
Yeah, I mean, there's even in Arizona and Utah.
Awesome.
And Wyoming and Colorado.
Go to culvers.com and find your closest Culvers.
I mean, literally.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
But
I'll show you this.
I went to school with...
It's literally all over the United States.
Yay! I went to school with the kid that his parents own the Culvers in Watoma, Wisconsin. And then I think now he lives in Florida, and he opened his own Culvers. It's kind of like really cool to see him carry that on. So...
So said 10 more likes to make Brandon's head swell. Sure. Verna says, never heard of Culver's except when my sister in Canada talks about it.
Ooh, I didn't know they were in Canada. That makes sense, though.
And Fran says there's Culver's in Ohio.
Good.
And V says, now I want ice cream. Thanks, you too. LOL.
Sorry, not sorry.
S.O. Swanson says, I did Culver's hamburger in Illinois.
You mean a butter burger? A better brand of beef makes a butter burger better. To you too. You're just salty for
Linda
personal reasons.
Says, haha, everyone is going to be out for ice cream as soon as the live is over.
Yeah, actually, that sounds really good. I'm really bummed, though. I was okay. So a couple of years ago, this was before I had bariatric surgery, obviously. I would go, and I did it even after I had bariatric surgery, and I would just stick them in the freezer. It's not as good, not fresh, but they used to have buy one, get one free.
I thought they still did.
Medium concretes after 8 p.m. on weeknights.
You know, tell them what a concrete is?
Oh, it's like a blizzard. It's like a blizzard from DQ. It's just ice cream, and you put in your toppings. Oh, it sounds so good right now. Oh, it's pumpkin season. I need to go get salted caramel pumpkin concrete. Okay, anyways, they're supposed to be buy one, get one. And a year ago, when it was pumpkin season, I went to go order 2, and like my total was, like $1 million. And I'm like, it's only supposed to be $500,000. And the girl was like, no, we stopped doing that because I thought it was buy one, get one. And she's like, no, we haven't done that. I've been working here since July and we've never done that. And I'm like, and it was like a Tuesday night. So, because I know they don't do it Friday nights, but it's supposed to be on weeknights from 8 to 10. So, I don't know. I'm going to ask again tonight because it's Wednesday night. So,
you're going?
I might.
Have fun. I don't eat ice cream. SO says they'd be afraid to come to Memphis. Don't blame them.
I thought you were Mississippi.
No.
He used to be in Memphis. Now he's in Mississippi.
I did move.
Oh, you stinker. You got me.
Dennis Peel says it may not be in Florida. No.
Yeah, I know there's 90 of them. I don't know how they're spread out.
When we were in Florida, I seen a couple Culvers. So.
Yeah. That, like I said, that does make sense because a lot of people from up here, like in Wisconsin, we call them snowbirds because they'll go south for the winter because they don't like the cold, and then they'll come back in the summer. So I could definitely see that a lot of that would transfer down south.
Jasmine said Culver's in Illinois and Missouri. Old Glory Farm says we are spoiled. We have one less than 5 miles.
Woohoo! Could ride a bike there.
Dennis says, or as many. For that, it may be in Florida now.
Mm-hmm.
Verena says, wait, I have freeze-dried ice cream. LOL.
That would be
Astronaut
interesting.
ice cream.
Oh, is it kind of like No, it wouldn't be like Dippin' Dots. I wonder what that's
Yeah.
like. Well,
Would kind of. You want to literally, you can go to Walmart and buy one.
what?
Freeze-dried ice cream.
Oh, really? I have to go check it out. The lady at the swap last time had freeze-dried Jolly Ranchers. They were really good.
Those were pretty good.
They were really different, but they were good. They weren't what I was expecting. Oh, Juanita had some. I shared with Juanita because Juanita was there. And then at the rabbit show this past weekend, I shared some of my Skittles as well.
You had Skittles left?
Yeah, because I forgot about them. I went in
I'm surprised the kids didn't eat them.
I think it's because it was in the bottom of my bag. So I was packing.
Well, they ate the cookies that were in that same bag. So
I was packing my bag for the rabbit show. I'm like, oh, I forgot about these. And then I'm like, all right, I'm going to tuck them in there and I'm going to share with my friends. And I did. So I'm proud of myself. But yeah, they only were still there because I totally forgot about them. I hope she has Jolly Ranchers.
Joy says, I drive by a DQ every day when I go to feed my animals.
Yeah, in Watoma, there was a DQ way before there was a Culver's. But I never knew that when they serve you a blizzard, they're supposed to serve it upside down. They never did that. Well, then Culver's came to town. And you guys if you've never seen a small town go crazy over ice cream, that was it. I don't remember how old I was. But like there was legit, like we waited in line for hours. I'm not even like exaggerating. We waited in line for hours for Culver's ice cream because everybody was going bananas over it. And then anytime they had like a $1 butter burger special, people would wait in line like hours. Okay, bobblehead. And then all of a sudden the DQ in Watoma started serving their blizzards upside down because they were trying to like up their game a little bit, but they have good stuff too. I grew up whenever we went trap shooting, we would go trap shooting on Saturday nights, which is like shotgun with like clay pigeons. And then after we would go trap shooting, we would go to Dairy Queen. That was like our thing. And that's probably why I was a fat kid. I was a happy fat kid though.
You done? Oh,
I am sorry.
Okay.
I was like, da, 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 da.
Verna says, no, it is astronaut ice cream. Dennis says, because of the storms in Florida.
Oh,
Ian, the hurricane.
I see what you mean now. Got it. Yeah. Oh, stay safe, everybody. Oh my gosh.
Linda says the girls were running around Quail sharing a bag of freeze-dried stuff, marshmallows. I can't remember what it was, but they were cute sharing with everyone.
That was Olivia. She bought marshmallows, or maybe Verna gave her the marshmallows. I'm not sure because she likes to wheel and deal. She does that at the swaps. She's like, well, I'll trade you for this. Like, so I don't know if she paid for them or begged for them or what, but yeah, those were Verna's marshmallows.
So it says they sell freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches in the camping department, $7 each. Make you some money, Verna. What?
I just noticed there's a QR there. I noticed there was a sticker underneath.
I thought it was a price tag. Yep, freeze-dried marshmallows. Marshmallows. Joy says our DQ serves the blizzards upside down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's. I think DQs are franchise. I know Culver's are, so they're all like a little bit different or whatever. But I think that's a rule that they're supposed to like a brand thing. Because even when you're a franchise, I think there's certain things you're supposed to like. You have to do. I think.
Verna says I gave them. LOL.
Well, thank you. I'm glad everybody got to taste them.
How many likes do we got? We got enough likes?
29. What kind of other things did the lady at so they are, I should give her a shout out. It's called Astronaut Delights. And they always hang up like these little astronauts on their tent. It's super cute. But they have, of course, candy, Skittles, and Jolly Ranchers.
I don't remember what else. I know they have freeze-dried fruit too.
I'll have to try. Maybe I'll try to get it on video.
But the Skittles are a pretty big hit. They even had a big container.
Yeah, it was like a 5-pound bag or something crazy.
Well, I don't know how much it weighed, but it was a big container.
It was huge.
For like $30 or something like that. I was like, no way. No.
I would like be miserable because I would probably sit down and try to eat them all at once and then get sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Jolly Ranchers were like...
Yeah, Juanita says the Jolly Ranchers were tasty.
They were.
They were good.
They taste the same. It's just the texture is like
It was just crunchy.
It was
good.
very airy.
Yeah, it was almost like powder.
Yeah, it's kind of like cotton candy, like hard cotton candy, but not in a bad way. I don't know how to like cotton candy meets styrofoam. That was the texture. This sounds really gross, but they were really good. But I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. So maybe I'll try to get her on camera this weekend if she's okay with it. Oh, I forgot to check my messages. I asked the registrar if I could record the process. I asked on Saturday when Tiffany registered her rabbit, and the girl was like not okay with it. So, which I understand, some people just don't want to be on camera. So I didn't record it, which really sucks because it was like really educational and fun to see. So, and I really want to share that with you guys. But I also have to respect that, like I get it. Mm-hmm. One of the judges this weekend didn't want to be recorded. She did agree to let me do like voice recording, which I'm really glad she did because, like I said, I have a really bad memory. So I'm actually going to play back my video and the audio and like write down what the comments were that the judges gave so I can remember and kind of like go back to those. But I was very grateful she let me voice record at least. And I actually really, really, really enjoyed her comments. She was very, very thorough. She was really good. I don't know if I'm allowed to I'm still learning a lot of the rules and stuff. So I think I can say it, the judge, her name was Brianny. It's like Breanny. I think she's from Kansas. I really liked her as a judge, really liked her. And then I liked Joel Marshall, I think was the other gentleman. He was the last guy. He did the last Silver Fox show that we did. I liked him. I liked his comments, the words he used and stuff as well. So I know that I don't know how yeah. Verna said another thing good is sliced tomatoes freeze dried. Tastes like you just picked it off the vine without the mess, sort of like if tomato was a chip. Oh, interesting.
That's interesting.
Jasmine says, has anyone taken the time to debone and grind quail meat to make like a quail burger or breakfast sausage? We haven't. I know Tiffany and her husband do a lot of really interesting and neat things. Let me go look. So Tiffany from Tealstone Homestead. She lives in Indiana. Okay, well there's that. What is that? Oh, that's rabbit. But she's made rabbit tacos and when we first got them into Quail, introduced them to Quail and we went to their house and whatever. Her husband was talking about making some Asian tacos or I can't remember what it was, but it sounded amazing. So if anybody would have done it, it may have been them. But so super interesting too. At the rabbit show this weekend, I found out all the Silver Fox breeders that I was hanging out with, they all have quail. They all have Caturnix quail. And I'm like, you guys are my soul family. I just thought it was really cool.
What are you looking up?
I was looking to see if Tiffany had. I'll have to ask her.
She made rabbit sausage.
She's made rabbit burgers before, so I thought maybe they would have tried. I'll have to ask her. I'm sure somebody somewhere has, maybe. But
Dennis says, I'm diabetic. Let's talk about things not so sweet. LOL.
Yeah, so we actually really want a freeze dryer. The candy and stuff is really cool, and I get experimenting with it and stuff. But we really want a freeze dryer to actually long-term preservation, not necessarily to make it and then eat it in a year or two. I really want to, and we didn't have enough this year anyhow to do it. So I guess it's okay that we don't have one, but because I canned my stuff and most of that stuff is good for, well, technically it's only good for a year. Although I do see in the Canning Rebels group, which is not condoned by the Ball Blue book. I have to say that very carefully. Those are, it's super against the rules. They don't, you can get very sick if you don't follow those rules. But I just commented, somebody opened up hamburger from 2010 or something that she canned. She canned some hamburger, and she said it was just as good as the day she made it. And I was like, huh. So I really want to do stuff like that, like with excess. So I guess you could do like meat and stuff in the freeze dryer. I've heard of people doing steaks. I'd imagine that takes a really long time though.
They taste like poo.
When they're reconstituted, is that the word? I think that's the word you use,
Yes.
reconstituted. So maybe it depends on how you do it. It would taste better. When have you had freeze dried steak? And where was I? And why didn't you share? I have so many questions. He's like, I plead the fifth.
Guidro's Urban Homestead says, Jasmine, that's the plan for next Butcher Day.
Ooh, that's
Fran
awesome.
says, has anyone sold the entire quail ground for dog food?
We haven't for dog food, but we have for falconers.
Not ground.
Oh. I'm sorry. Yeah. I could definitely see that you would. Although the feathers are kind of not great going through the grinder.
I'm not supposed to grind feathers.
You're not supposed to. So don't mention that to your warranty people. But they don't really work very well. And turkey necks also.
What would you add to the quail sausage to give it some fat? Pork fat back? Yeah, that or bacon would work. That's what Verna said, and Guidro's Urban Homestead said.
Yeah, when Tiffany made her rabbit hamburger, I think she said she used bacon.
Jasmine said, good question. I was thinking bacon or some pork. Verna says, freeze-dried sliced egg plant is great, just as Papa the Builder.
Like maybe just as he's done, maybe.
Linda says, freeze-dried okra is amazing. SO says, canning rebel here. We have stuff several years old.
Yeah, just like, we
do too.
Yeah.
I actually have a bunch of peppers that I canned probably close to like 8 years ago. They're still in the cupboard.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten them, but I know they're good.
Yeah. If you test the seal and the seal is,
Yeah.
That's
why they're still in the cupboard.
What was it? There's a channel, is a video you were watching, like somebody opened pickles or something from like the 80s or 70s.
Well, there's lots of channels
really
out
old.
there.
They found in their house or something.
I think that was on Facebook that somebody opened some pickles that were from like her grandfather.
And she said the flavor was good. The texture was really like, they were really like, ugh. But
yeah, they were mush.
Yeah, but she said they tasted good and they didn't get sick. So
yeah. Anyways,
I wonder what freeze-dried pickles taste like.
Jasmine says, I grind whole for my own dogs, but not to sell to other raw feeders. Dennis says, freeze drying would be awesome if I could afford one.
Yeah, they're a pretty penny, that's for sure. I saw, I'm in a Harvest Right group, and somebody posted that they got like a non-Harvest Right. It's like a commercial one, and it looks like those like iron lung things from when people had tuberculosis or polio or whatever. I'm like being really dumb right now. I used to know all this. Why am I like, I'm having a major brain fart. Oh my God. Anyways, it's just like huge. It looks like an MRI machine. Like it's ginormous. So, but they got like a really good deal.
Fran says, Jasmine, do you freeze it or chill it first? I know Jasmine probably answered frozen. Yeah, she did it down there. Anyways, Linda says you can put them on layaway, Dennis.
Yeah, yep. I think it's $200 or $500 down.
Yeah, I think it's like $200 you start and you can pay.
Yeah, and then you just keep paying.
Where was I? James says there was a raw feed guide at QuailCon. He bought in bulk from my shire.
Yes. In fact, I think like any of the quail that you saw like running around, like because once they are on the floor, they can't go back in the covey. I think he said he was going to sell those to the feeder guy.
Verna said, just ask. I took him some and he loved it.
Oh, The eggplant,
Hmm.
freeze-dried eggplant.
Verna says freeze-dried pickles are great, but salty.
I wonder, like, did you put seasoning on them? Maybe they have enough, maybe just a little bit less, or so you would pickle it first and then, I mean, or could you just take, it'd be interesting to do side by side. They probably would be different, like cucumber with dill on it, and then like dill pickles.
Essel says my local Tractor Supply put up a freeze rate display, makes it harder to walk away. Yeah, our local farm store has.
Yeah,
as well.
Fleet Farm has one up. It really annoys me though. So
they had just the cardboard for like the last couple months, and then now they actually have a freeze dryer sitting there
that you can like open and like.
Yeah, it's a medium freeze dryer.
They have in a lot of their ads, and even on, I can't remember if it's the ad or one of the posters at Fleet Farm, the like mint colored one, and it's not on their website, and it drives me nuts because if there was a teal one like that, I would be on that, like white on rice. And what? And it's not available.
It would match your mixer.
My KitchenAid is mint green.
Yeah.
It's kind of my favorite color if you haven't noticed. That like turquoisey mint color.
Brenna says, nope, just take your pickles and slice them up. I haven't done cucumbers yet. Joy says, I sell eggs to Raw Pet Food Company. Sold them 20 dozen today.
Ooh, that's awesome. Good for you.
Awesome. We're at the end.
Yeah, we went to an event this weekend after the rabbit show. It was on Sunday. We went to another convention type thing to kind of network with other potential buyers of quail, like eggs and meat and chicks and stuff like that. So we'll see. It's hard balancing breeders and falconer food and food for us and food for our dogs and this other potential opportunity in restaurants and all that good stuff. So
why do you have to say that?
Farmers markets.
Jasmine says, Kristin, Sue has one in that color, the ultimate WTF color.
How did she get it? It must be, I'm guessing it's an old color. But dude, like maybe I can special order one. Probably not, but
why don't you just call them and ask them if they could just make one special?
Hey, Harvest Right, can you make a whiskey
WTF on it?
Hi, this is Kristin from Whiskey Tango Farms. I would like to special order a mint large Harvest Right freeze dryer. Thanks, bye.
Verna says, I have freeze dried eggs, aka powdered eggs.
So I'm curious, do you add them to recipes, or do you reconstitute them and add them to recipes, or do you reconstitute them and make like scrambled eggs? Do you freeze dry them? Well, you said they're powder, so I guess they're not whole. I guess that answers that question.
Jasmine says it's an older color, LOL.
Dang it.
Maybe you can just
maybe I can buy Sue's.
I say contact Sue. Hey, I'll trade you.
Sue. Yeah, I'll buy a new one. I wonder what size she has.
Verna says hers says Vay's place on the screen.
Oh, that's cool. Because it has a little computer. That's neat. I would slap that bad boy with so many stickers. I forgot what that's called. Sticker crap. I'm like really old today. I'm like really having like an old.
You're always really old.
No, but today it's really bad. Like my brain isn't like just really.
Hi.
Sticker bomb? I don't think that's the word. I don't know. I did it to my iPad case.
Oh, what happened?
But it's like falling apart now because it's old. So I'm kind of sad because I stuck all those stickers on there and now I'm like, you know.
She said it's not her favorite color.
Ha. We may have to talk. Verna said they are powdered. You add quit slapping with your tail. They are powdered. You add equal amounts of powder to water and use it like you would any other scrambled eggs.
Don't go up there.
Interesting. Don't jump on my shelf. That was Starlight, by the way, in case
Now
you don't
she just
know.
drank out of my cup. Thanks.
She
Kat.
just wanted some Gatorade. She wanted those electrolytes.
Thanks.
She said she approves. Hi. You're pretty. Halloween kitty. Yes. She was my daughter's early Christmas present 2 years ago. Yeah, it was after we moved in here. I had a black cat growing up. His name was Romeo. And black cats actually have a really hard time being adopted. So do black dogs and like black Great Danes in general. Somebody said it's partially because they're hard to take pictures of, I guess. I don't know. But black cats have a really bad stigma against them still to this day. So there was actually a lot of black cats at the shelter, but I fell in love with her and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's really spunky and spicy. I'll get her for Olivia. And she is definitely spunky and spicy, but so is my daughter. So they're a really good mix.
SO says we got drum roll.
Yay!
43 likes. Woohoo!
Thanks, guys.
Now we just need 50.
Oh my gosh.
7 more to go. Let's get 50. Verna says scramble them, make omelets when
use of breading, like when
breading, baking, etc.
Yeah.
Fran says, gotta go. Have a great evening.
Bye. Thanks for joining us. It's good talking to you.
Jasmine, hand clap celebration.
No, it's the like, woo. I think that's supposed to be like jazz hands.
No. That's, to me, that's what it means.
Or is it, I also see it like woohoo.
Am I wrong? Is that hand clap, or is it this, or is it jazz hands? Let me know.
Somebody said too, I didn't know this, the emoji that the hands are like this is not, a lot of people use it for like praying hands, but it's actually supposed to be like high five. Apple meant it to be a high five, but everybody uses it as praying hands. So it's interesting. And did you know that the poop emoji is actually supposed to be chocolate, but now everybody just poop. It's bovine scat. Haha. We have that shirt on our website too.
Verna says 2 more to make it 45.
Oh my goodness.
SO says greedy. Whatever, if I can hit 50. Linda says, do y'all have any trouble finding enough places to market and sell your quail? Our long-term goal is to build up enough quail to have enough to consider it as income.
I'll let you answer first, and then I'll answer.
As I say, it's a yes and no thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find more ways to sell all of the quail.
All parts.
All parts and all things that quail produce. So I think we're doing pretty decent.
Yeah. My comment is kind of similar, like piggybacking off that, I guess. But we are trying to... So like this past spring when avian influenza hit and we couldn't go to swaps and stuff, which was our main way of selling. Like we shipped eggs and stuff, but we sold a lot of live birds at the swaps. And we would come home empty-handed, and it was amazing. And then the state of Wisconsin is like, nope, no more birds at swaps. So we really had to shift gears. So our goal is trying to be very like well-rounded and broad with our avenues to sell. In case something happens where, like, if we say we have a big falconer customer that's always ordering or whatever, and then they decide that they want to go somewhere else or they're getting out of falcons or whatever, I need to be able to still sell those quail that I've been trying to sell them to somebody else, because I'm not going to sit there and like feed them. I don't want to fill my freezer with them and have them sitting in there. So we just tried to find lots of different ways. I think Zach said this at QuailCon last year. But always get your customers before you expand. Like, know who you're going to sell and market to before you do so. And I would agree with that, because it would really suck to like get a bunch of quail and then you're just feeding them. And I mean, they're cool for companionship and colors and like learning and stuff, but like you do need to know what you're going to do with them all. So, otherwise you're just you're adding an expense instead of an income, and you don't want that. But yes, you can. I used to work full time, so, and I no longer do.
Verna says, looks like crap, lol.
Oh, the emoji. I'm like,
talking about your face.
I was like, dang, Verna is like savage tonight. Wow.
She's talking about your face. What are you talking about?
Oh, shut up. She's clearly talking about yours.
Jasmine says, I think of it as a double high five or raise the roof.
What's a double high five?
I don't know.
If you're happy, no.
Clap your hands.
That's the emoji.
So Swanson says, I would not eat chocolate shaded like duty.
Yeah.
You
know what I like? Okay, since we were talking about Dairy Queen, Dilly Bars.
Verna says, Brandon, behave or Kristin will have to get out the belt. No comment. Jasmine was clapping again. And
I kind of see it like hallelujah.
She's ruffling. Is that what that is?
She's doing what now?
Ruffling. Rolling on the floor laughing.
So somebody...
Because it's a raffle emoji. I don't know.
How'd that go?
I don't know.
I actually saw, it was a meme, it said something about how raffle is what Scooby-Doo calls waffles. Raffle. Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm.
Like a two-handed high five. I still don't know what you mean. Two-handed high five. Like a high 10?
Go like this.
It's a high 10. That's a high 10, not a double high five. You weird Missourians. It's a high 10. High 10. Oh, what can I do?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Oh, up high, down low, in the middle, cut the pickle. Okay.
Sure.
I'm not having a stroke, I promise. I'm just goofy sometimes.
Rock Hill Homestead says, okay, to DQ for chocolate ice cream, lol.
Culver's for pumpkin and salted caramel concretes. They better be BOGO
Jasmine
too.
says, I am so laugh crying right now, you guys.
You need the yeah, that one, that emoji.
SO says, no such thing as a high 10, it's a double high five.
Get out of here. I don't need that negativity.
And Jasmine says a high 10.
That's what I've always called it. What have you called it? Have you ever done a high 10? What do you call it?
Isn't it really like a high 20 because of his 20 fingers?
Well, no, because then this would be a high 10. And a high five is just like somebody left you hanging.
Yeah, it's high. There's 5. High.
This guy.
I'm dumb. Leave me alone.
I love you. High 20 would be like a bunch of people.
Woohoo! Get more likes.
I've never heard of a high 10.
Old Glory says, we just looked the other day and the salted caramel isn't in yet.
Why?
That's sad.
Why are you breaking my heart? I don't understand. I'm so sad. Maybe they were just out. He's looking at the menu. Really, dear? We can look at that later. It's not a priority. Everybody's like waiting.
Why? What are they talking about?
Please hold. We're looking at. It's a Wisconsin.
Jasmine said, I never heard of high 10.
Well,
Verna says, neither have I. S.O. Swanson said, maybe a Wisconsin. No,
it's probably a Kristin thing.
A Watoma girl thing.
It's probably not even a Watoma thing. It's probably a Kristin thing. It's probably just.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, okay. Watoma can be weird, but I'm ultra weird. Like, I'm.
Kristin's ultra special.
Thanks.
I have no idea.
Nano
what
is
I'm trying
losing
to do.
his mind.
You all the custard.
Oh my gosh, my mouth is watering.
You all the concrete.
There's pictures, you guys.
Concrete's made with Reese's.
Oh, there's caramel.
Yeah, there's always salted caramel.
Is there pumpkin?
There's no pumpkin.
It might, because it's just seasonal. well, I'm gonna go ballistic. Not really ballistic. I'll be really sad if they don't have it. But salted caramel and peanut butter cup is also really good. It sounds really weird, but it's really good.
Yeah, Old Glory said, sorry, my daughter was sad too.
I'm gonna have a word with
Verna
them.
says, or a Kristin thing, lol. Yep.
Where
definitely.
is Mr. Culver himself? Because I have a bone to pick with him.
See, Jesse says, I say give me 10, not high 10 though.
Okay, so you're only slightly weird. I'm ultra weird.
Jasmine said, love this community. I got to go, y'all. Fun
Bye.
chatting tonight.
Thanks
Night,
for joining
Jasmine.
us.
Good night. Good night. Good
Bye.
night. We really need to go to.
Yeah. We'll probably wrap it up here soon too as well. Everybody's saying goodbye. Give me 10. Your hands are lower. What?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Give me your 10. Your hands are lower.
Are you talking about? So, when I was little, I think it was my uncle actually.
Oh, what did I do?
He would do like up high, and you'd high five up high, and then down low, and you'd like low five instead of high five. In the middle, and then you high five. Well, you can't see my hand. So you do up high, down low, and you like high five down here. In the middle, and you high five like here, and then cut the pickle. I did that as a kid. I don't know if that's a Wisconsin thing too, or if everybody does that. But yeah, up high, down low, in the middle, cut the pickle, tickle, tickle, tickle. Now, if you don't do that, you can do that with your
Rock
kids.
Hill
They
said,
love
I
it.
made pumpkin spice cookies the other night, and
Ooh.
I put crisscrosses on the top with a fork. Everyone in the house was mad because they thought they were peanut butter, lol. Yeah, yeah.
I do like pumpkin spice,
Mhm.
but I could definitely see them being like, that's not what
I would be spitting it out because it'd be well, this is weird peanut butter.
What did you do to the peanut butter, honey? I was going to make for the rabbit show, I was going to make pumpkin snickerdoodle cookies, but all of a sudden I looked at the clock and it was like, I don't know, 12:55, and I was supposed to pick my daughter up at school at 1, and I'm like, we got to leave for the rabbit show, so I didn't make cookies. But yeah. Give me 5, your palm is up. Hand out, give me 10 is just 2 hands. You're going to have to, I guess I'm a visual learner. I am a visual
It's like
learner.
this.
I know that.
Give me 5. Give me 10. There you go. Verna's leaving. She has a migraine.
Oh, I'm sorry,
sorry.
Verna.
Good night.
I didn't have a headache today. That's kind of nice, actually. Or no, I woke up with one, but it went away, so that's cool. I'm so used to them that I don't even like notice when I don't have them.
Dennis says good night to y'all. Happy and safe.
Yes, everybody stay safe with the storm coming through, and a lot of times hurricanes will spit off like little tornadoes then, so that's no good, or storms.
Hopefully we'll get 7 more likes to get 50.
Oh my gosh, shut your pie hole.
Somebody's gonna watch this and get more likes. Why not?
After the fact, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, if you're watching
Anyways.
the replay, please also hit thumbs up. So
If you watch this to the end, yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, but make
we're gonna
sure
go,
you hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week on Whiskey Tango Talk at 7 p.m. Central. Bye.
Bye.